CEO Ronald Hickman from Creating the Difference. Got my man George Gohagan III.
What's going on, my man?
How are you feeling today, man?
Feeling great.
Awesome,
Ready to throw some shots.
Cool. Well, today we're going to look at the brand new Track Stealth Hybrid. Features the prime responsive hybrid cover stock, which is really just HK22. You know, they put HK22 on everything.
Like hot sauce?
Yeah, just like hot sauce. The durometer in this bowling ball was 75. It's finished with Crown Factory compound. This ball scanned at 5,000 grit, which is typically about where Crown Factory compound scans at. The absorption on this bowling ball is medium. It's a symmetrical bowling ball. Features an RG of 2.482 with a differential of 0.056. A lot of differential for a symmetrical bowling ball.
Sure.
Gonna have a lot of flair here. Both of our balls lay out the exact same, 60 by 4.5 by 30. And we're gonna let George start us off by showing exactly what the Stealth Hybrid does right now.
All right, let's make a shot. As expected, long, clean.
I liked some of these Stealth balls. They definitely had some good pieces as of late. Yeah, she does the HK22 thing for me.
Scoot a little left.
HK22, in my opinion, is just their clean angular cover, so. See, I would expect that.
I move way left.
Yeah, and I would expect that because I think like their HK22, you know, when it sees the friction, it goes, right? Like it just does that. So that doesn't surprise me. Let me ask you something as a competitive bowler, how often do you throw shiny bowling balls?
Hardly ever.
Why is that?
For one, they're too clean for me, personally. And I think just for me, putting surface on them, it smooths out the reaction for one. They're not so clean, they're not so jerky off the spot. I like my bowling balls to see it and then go off of it, but not be hockey stick.
Not hockey.
You know what I mean? So, like this ball here, out of the box, is either going to 3-7 when I move in, or it's gonna hit the friction and go through the face.
Right.
And putting surface on that just eliminates that.
And this is exactly kind of what like the regular league bowler likes to see.
Correct.
Right? That hockey stick shape.
Correct.
But that's also why they average 2.0 instead of 220.
Yeah. I mean, if it doesn't strike, it gets 4.
Correct.
You know?
Don't worry, I'm a league bowler just like y'all, so I like this shape too.
So I was a little softer with that one to try to get it to hook. And once it saw the friction, I mean, this is compared to the hooking lane.
Correct, because you got AMF SPL over there, and I got a Pro lane over here. Watch this. See, that's why I like it though, because like I can miss, and I know she's coming back.
And that's why I like the bigger balls, because my ball speed is higher. You will like these because your ball speed is a little slower.
Absolutely. All day. That's exactly what you were talking about.
Yeah, and that's why I don't throw polish. It's too inconsistent for me.
That's exactly what you were talking about.
So I move, and it's gonna 3-7. But when I was on top of it, it saw the friction and went right through the face. So I would have scuffed this ball before I drilled it.
You done did this enough.
Yeah, for sure.
This road enough. Well, let's go ahead and scuff it. Let's scuff it. What would you hit it with?
I would hit this.
What would you hit it with?
I would hit this with 2,000.
2,000. Okay. See, I'm not touching mine. Mine's a strike machine right now. So that, I mean, what's cool is that's exactly what you said.
Yeah.
What happens with your reaction? So once again, you know, understanding this. So now let me ask you this, since you didn't predict what happened there. So when we get the surface off this bowling ball, what's going to happen there?
It should strike.
Okay.
It'll be closer than leaving the 3-7 if I throw it good.
Right.
Now there's always human error in there, so.
And you've been in a lot of pressure situations before. You've got a couple of PBA regional titles, right?
Correct.
Got a couple of USBC Eagles, right?
Yep.
So you know kind of what to look for when it comes to shapes of ball motion.
Yeah, I mean, everything is just trying to make an educated guess.
Okay.
You know, like if I was the 3-7, I was to switch balls. I would figure I would switch to something that's either gonna strike or it's gonna 6-pin. But it's
Okay.
not gonna go straight. Providing I throw it good.
And this league season, what was your average?
252.
Ouch. All right. All right, Mr. 252. We done took the polish off of it. Let's see what you can make it do now.
Well, I know the first shot is gonna hook more because it's a fresh surface. but-
Correct, correct.
That's what I expected.
But that shape immediately,
It saw it.
yeah.
It saw it. But I can
yeah.
work with that.
You can make that work. You can make some adjustments and make that work. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
I want mine to do what yours
I
is
feel
doing.
like Mr. 252 now. Maybe I can get a little bit. I get a little high average now. You know what I'm saying?
And that wasn't a good shot either, but I did move right to try to give myself some more room, but I did get it in. But I actually expected that ball to hook more,
So now you got some room
and
for
it
air
didn't.
then?
Yeah, because I mean, I got that in at least 2 that I wanted.
So it's interesting. So like maybe now with this surface, you'll have room for air. And right now I got the left side of the lane. So
It gives me that now.
now you have the room like I have, but the shape's different, right?
Correct.
So you get there with more of this more continuous shape, and I literally prefer to have it with the more angular shape.
Right.
That's useful.
I purposely wanted to throw that 5 left of where I threw that last one. And while
see?
it still didn't like go through the pins the right way, it still made it back though.
Correct.
You know,
And
that,
you did strike.
I mean, polish, it was 3.7.
Oh,
so-
all day long. All day long.
Yeah, now we lined in now. Just got to get that polish off of there for me, for me.
So that's useful information, right? Like
Yeah.
now we got a good mix of reactions. We've got room for error. We both could just keep striking at this point.
And that's how you strike is you have to have room for error.
Yeah, you
'Cause
gotta
I mean,
have
you're
room.
not going to throw it perfect
No.
every frame.
No, I like that.
But that's good. I mean, if I can get it in and it hits, if I can get it left and it hooks, I mean, that's ultimately what you want. I know. Yeah, she do it now. And that ball was in, but it held.
But it helped. Yeah, I mean, so now you have this room for error. I mean, you just got much room for error. You think you got another strike in you?
I do.
All right, then we're gonna go together. We're gonna throw them together. That way, that'll give them a little sense too of like our ball speed differences. I mean, you'll have to stop and rewind this video. You have to watch it 3 or 4 times. Maybe Chris will slow it down, or he'll do something with the magic so you can at least see it. But we'll go at the same time.
All right. You tell me when to go.
I count it down on 3. We're gonna go on 1.
All right.
3, 2, 1. No, man. Nah. Not the 7-pin, bro. We can't go out like that. We gotta do it again.
All right, we do it one
We
more
gotta do it
time.
again. We can't do it. We can't go out with a 7-pin.
I'm gonna move one.
Ouch.
I'm gonna move one left.
Ouch. I'm moving one more left. 3, 2, 1.
Mine is in. Bow.
I like that, but now mine's just too long.
Too long.
Now it's too long.
So do you think you need to knock that polish off, or you gonna leave it
Yeah.
like that?
No, I mean the move would be to knock the shine off just a little bit. Not no 2,000.
Was just like a 3,000,
Yeah,
4,000
yeah,
pounds?
yeah. And that's why service is so important, right? Like,
That's what touches the lane.
correct. All right. Let's do that again. Now I got to move back right too, because it's going to be a little stronger, especially that first shot. So I'm going to go back to right. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, mine gonna strike forever from right
Yeah,
there.
you ain't gonna miss. You're not gonna miss. All right, well there you go. Track, stealth hybrid. Go to the website, ctdbowling.com, pick one up. George, tell me what you think about this bowling ball, man.
I like it a lot with some surface on it. It was a little too clean and too angular off the spot out of the box, but he hit it with 2,000. It brought it a little closer to me, and it just gave me area. Like, it still hooks down lane. It picks up early, but it's still continuous. I like it a lot. Good ball.
I liked it out the box initially. Shiny too. I had a lot of room. Obviously, that began to go away. You begin to see that transition happen very, very quickly for me.
Yeah.
Hit a little more surface on it. Now it's a little bit more controllable, more readable, more continuous.
Yeah.
Doing the right kind of shape. So at the end of the day, man, like, the lesson here is, if you get a bowling ball and you don't like the surface or don't like the way it's performing, play around with the surface, right?
100%. I change the surface on everything.
Sometimes you need to go up, sometimes you need to go down, but just because you don't like it out of the box doesn't mean it's a bad bowling ball.
Correct.
Awesome. On behalf of George, go ahead and get in the third. I am CEO Ronald Hickman. Talk to you soon.